Is all it will cost you. Just remember, choose the cardinal or choose the hummingbird. All right, we're gonna get started with our show. And we're gonna start you off with disc lights. These are not our regular disc lights. These are our jumbos. So these give off more light, so you get more bang for your buck. Every day of the week, 29 bucks. $5 off today, $24.95. That covers your shipping and handling. Item number is 779065. What makes these so special is the size of them, because if you look at the traditional disc light, which is a great disc light, I have these in my backyard, the larger ones give off more light. You've got more LEDs built into there. But the beauty of this thing is just lay it on the ground. I mean, you can even run your mower over it. It's not gonna hurt it. You can see when I cover it, see how it lights up on my hand? Isn't that cool? So you've got all those LEDs. These can go anywhere. You can put these out in your yard, put them on the grass, you can put them under a tree. They're absolutely beautiful. Everybody who orders will get 4. You have your choice of colors. I'll give you those first, then Lou's gonna come out and break down all the great stuff. So they come available in the bronze color, and you're gonna get 4 of those. They also come in stainless. Those are the ones that I have. And I've never had these. These are in green. You can sort of see the color green right there. So these will go right out in your yard. Easy, no maintenance. Very limited. These are gonna sell out in this airing. Lou Caputo's coming out. He's gonna tell us all about it.
Good morning, guys.
Lou has been with us many, many, many years.
Many moons.
And Lou specializes in a lot of things around the house, but we both like easy.
Yes.
Easy is
simple,
good.
Simple, simple.
Yeah. That's what these are.
I don't need a lot of work. Well, and you know what's interesting about these? It's the weirdest thing. I didn't know, I forgot last night that I was selling this morning. So Kelly and I were sitting in our backyard, and we were talking about these lights, because I have a pergola in my backyard, and I've got one of these on each of the 4 corners. So basically the 4-pack, stuck them in the ground. And the difference between these and the other disc lights that we sell is that the LEDs, there's 10 of them in here, by the way. These are all little surface mount diodes that are in here, right? These little LEDs, Guy, because they're further apart, the beam that comes off of this is larger.
Oh, it's huge.
You know what I mean? So instead of it being like a tighter beam, more focused and more narrow, this one is just a larger beam that spreads out. So when you have it next to something like a pergola, like I've got it, where it's going up the side of it, it throws this amazing column of light up. I mean, it is super, super impressive. Not to mention the fact that, as you said, these are super sized. Now, I want to show you right here a couple of the ways you can use them, and this video is actually doing a great job of it. First of all, you can use them flat on their back. You can use them with the included stakes if you want to stake them into the ground, guys, so when you're out there with your blower, they're not going to fly away, you know what I mean? And they do an amazing job, because these are uplight, so it's going to throw that beautiful light up the side of your house. Isn't that amazing? And see how wide the beam is that comes off of these, because they are the bigger lights around your mailbox, do like I did around your pergola. Just a really nice, enhancement, landscaping enhancement for your house. But you can also hang these vertically, and I don't know if we have any of that in this, but you can hang these vertically because it has one of those keyholes on the back. Yeah. So you can hang it on a nail, you can hang it on a screw. So a lot of different ways to use these. Yeah, and as long as they get some sunlight every day, it doesn't matter if they're flat or if they're on the side, they're still gonna get enough light to light up. And they'll light anywhere, depending on the day, they'll light anywhere from 4 to up to 10 hours. It really depends how much direct sun they get. Correct. I love them because you get that extra light. We're gonna lower our lights in the studio. Look at that. And show you how they automatically turn on. Remember, these are impressive. Yeah, we never lower our lights completely, so when you're outside, you'll see that actually helps to show you that beam. Yeah, look at that. And how high up it goes. And then when you look at our long shot here, you can see when we've got them up on their side, that they will also work if you want to put them up, on a fence post on the side of it. You can on a fence post on the side of your mailbox. Maybe you live in a rural area, you don't have any street lights. And look at the beam that comes off of these. Now, and it's funny because normally we sell bigger packages of lights, but these lights are so big on their own that 4 is going to do a lot of work for you when you get these home. Yes, as I was just demonstrating a second ago, these are weather resistant, so you don't need to worry about that. And I just love the versatility of these. Now, one of the things I decided to try here, let me turn this candle on real quick. Oh no, okay, never mind. The batteries just fell out of the bottom. It's all right. Well, you don't even really need it because you can see the candle in there. You can see the candle perfectly. But if you wanted to use this as a coaster or a centerpiece, maybe you've got company coming over, look at the way you can put this in here and how great that light looks coming up. Imagine if you put a vase out here and maybe you're having a garden party or something, you're having people over for a barbecue. Use this as a centerpiece, and that really does throw off a lot of light. Even going through the glass in the candle, you can see how much light I'm getting in my hands. In your backyard, front yard,
backyard. I have the larger lights. I got my neighbor moved and didn't take his bird bath with him. And it's really nice. It's like a big heavy duty, one of those really expensive ones, which is why I didn't want to move it. He goes, it's just too heavy to take. So I put it in my backyard and I put 3 of these around the bird bath and the whole thing lights up at night. It's so beautiful. But to our earlier point, you know, this is no maintenance.
No, nothing.
You put it out, if you want to stake it, put it on the ground, and then you never touch it again. All right, because you just leave it there. It's impervious to weather. It's that what's that, 404 stainless? Is that what it's called?
It's 304 stainless steel.
Yeah.
And that's the interesting thing, too. I'm glad you brought that up. No matter what color you're getting, they're all stainless steel on the outside, that 304 stainless, which means they're going to be resistant to corrosion. They're going to look good for years and years and years to come. People, you know, one of the questions I get, which is funny, they're like, can I leave them out in the snow? The answer is absolutely you can. Now, remember, though, they have to be able to get light in order to work. So you're going to want to brush them off. If it's not too much snow, it'll look pretty good. Now, that's the centerpiece that we created with that candle in the center there. Look how cool that looks. And it's Guy, again, like I remember when I got married, my wife Kelly made the centerpieces for our wedding. And she said, I will never do that again because it was so labor intensive. Look at how easy this is to do. Just take whatever you got, set it on top. Looks amazing.
Honestly, I love these for our senior customers out there because you're not going to go run a bunch of wires outside.
Glad you mentioned that.
These are totally wireless. They have a built-in rechargeable battery that's included. All you do is you take them outside. There's a little on switch on the bottom.
Yeah, that's it.
You pop that on, and then they're automatic. As soon as the sun goes down, they'll automatically come up. That's usually, you know, around dusk. And then they stay on until the sun comes up in the morning. So literally, even if you're not home, it looks like somebody is home.
No,
right?
all the time.
Security, safety.
Exactly. Put them on the stairs, on the treads of the stairs, so nobody's tripping when they're coming over to your house. You know, mount them on the side of a wall if you want to like be able to see on your deck, or if you want to be able to barbecue. I've got one out by my barbecue pit that's doing a great job. But these big guys, for me, I love this right here. Having them up against the house, having them, you know, around a tree or, you know, in your bushes where that uplight is doing its work. And I want to show everybody something real quick because I've got other examples of lights that people could use, okay, you know, on their property, but also how much work is involved, you know, and a lot of people don't think about this, but when you're putting in low voltage lighting, there's wire that has to get buried. P.S. This is probably the wire you're going to cut too, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So when you're out there gardening.
Right.
But this is a lot of work, and you have to get an electrician to set up the timer, to wire it in and do all that. And there's a lot of places where maybe you don't have power. Maybe they would have to trench it out to put it out there. These lights don't need power. They work off the power of the sun. And then the other thing too is, what do I do with that one? Here, this little guy here. A lot of people will go out and they'll buy these, okay? These are little tiny solar lights because they figure I'm gonna get 100 of them, right, for nothing, right? But they're made of a mystery metal. They got one bulb in them, and they're down lights. So you get this little circle of light on the ground. Ours are up lights, okay? It's a much more practical light. It's a much more beautiful light, and these guys are massive.
Yeah, great size. You know what I call this? I call this our Try Me kit. And what's nice is you're getting the larger ones.
Yes.
Because a lot of people say, you know what, I've never had them before. I don't need 8 or 10. I just want to put 4, maybe put them out by my driveway, maybe put them out on the deck. That's all you need. And these are the jumbo size. So colors, again, if you want green, I got about 500 sets left in green. This is the stainless, and then these are the bronze. So, and you're going to get, everybody gets 4. We're only showing you a couple there at the close-up, but you do get all 4 of these. So look around your property. Where would you like to put them? Maybe you want to lose point of putting them on your stairs or steps.
Oh, yeah.
Great idea. As you're walking into the house, it's like having a little runway. Kind of takes you right.
Exactly.
A lot of people put them all along their driveway. We're showing you some areas where you can put them inside. If you have a screen porch that gets some sun.
It's perfect.
If you want, you could charge them up. If you want to use them for a special night, charge them up outside. You can bring them inside. Yeah. And you can use them to lose point as a coaster or a table decor. You can use them for a variety of things. But remember, no wires, no bulbs to replace ever. Right. You know, in the old days, they used to use those halogen bulbs, and those would burn out about every 6 months. You'd have to go out there with your fingers and take the plate off.
And they got hot.
Yeah, they're hot as all heck.
Yeah.
And they're expensive to run.
And expensive.
There's no maintenance and
Nothing.
there's no cost. Once
Stick it
you
in the
buy
ground.
these, yeah, that's it.
Turn it on, and then the sun self-regulates everything. And that's one of the things I think I love about this, because I've had low voltage lights before, and you know I have those little boxes with the timers in them?
The transformer thing.
The transformer box. But it's got these little pins that you gotta move around. Same thing like with your sprinkler system.
Here, borrow that.
I need your glasses.
Good
I
luck with
can't
that.
see them anymore, okay? With these, I stick them out there. I forget that they're there until I'm sitting in my backyard at night, and I see that beautiful glow coming off of these things.
Yeah.
You should see, I'm gonna take a picture, because the pergola in my backyard, it went from like blah to like wow now with the light going up there.
That's the thing people don't get. It's like, if you love your property and you don't have any lights to show it at night, wait till you put these in. Plus, I've always said, Lou agrees, when you come home at night and the lights are on in your house, all around your house, it's such a welcoming feeling to be able to have that. $24.95 if you want to pick them up. 779-065. Last of the quantity. Because we're getting on in summer here. I mean, we're getting close to July here.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
Get your lights, enjoy them. It's a great. Lou, am I done with you, or are you coming back?
I'm coming back next hour.
Oh, that's right. We got you coming back.
We got the